Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Alexandra. Today I'm going to guide you through a brief seated sequence to help open up the body and the energy. So just get started in a seat. You might sit on a yoga mat, a blanket, the floor, wherever you're at is perfect. You can even do most of these postures from a chair. If you'd like to have a block or a blanket to assist you in your practice, you're always welcome to have any props you need, but know that you won't need very much here. This is just a very basic, bare bones, feel-good practice. So to get started, just find yourself in a nice, tall seat, gently pulling your navel in towards your spine to assist with the support of the spine, the support of your posture, and then let your palms face up here. Let's connect the tips of the index fingers to the tips of the thumbs for Gyan Mudra, drawing you into a deeper state of clarity, connecting you to your intuition, and really just tapping into that inner wisdom. And then gently begin to develop and cultivate your awareness around what you are currently experiencing. So in order to create a little more of an inward experience, you might close the eyes, or maybe the eyelids get really heavy and you let them just drop down, taking the vision towards the floor. And just begin to notice your posture here. So notice if you're leaning forward, notice if you're leaning back or rounding the spine. See if you can draw your shoulders right over your hips. And notice if you're leaning to the right or leaning to the left, see if you can bring the crown of your head directly over the base of your spine. So finding this beautiful alignment, allowing the Sushumna column, the energetic spine, to find a lot of length and width so that the energy can move through with ease, like a wide flowing river, rather than a trickling stream. Just begin to notice what you can sense around you. So maybe picking up on what you can hear in your environment. Maybe notice what you can hear in my environment here in Puerto Rico. And really notice what you can feel against your skin. Perhaps it's your clothing or your hair. Notice the support beneath you. Give yourself permission to drop into the support of the earth below you. So let yourself feel held here. Here, let's take a deep breath in together. And open your mouth to release. Let's do that again. We'll breathe in. And breathe out. But again, like that, a deep inhale. A full exhale. And gently blinking the eyes open if they've been closed on the next breath in. Sweep your hands wide, reach all the way up towards the sky. Touch your palms together up above the head and hold your breath in right here. Maybe shift your vision up just slightly. Keep reaching up through the fingers, the shoulders. And then as you breathe out, draw a navel in towards the spine and draw your hands down towards your heart. Coming into Anjali Mudra, connecting the right side with the left side. And meeting here at the center channel, Anahata Chakra, the heart chakra. And just let yourself observe and notice what you feel within your heart space. Can you be in this space with compassion and patience? compassion and patience. Next breath in, send your hands wide, sweep and reach, maybe look up. Good, as you exhale again, hands will come to the heart. And if there is a special intention you'd like to set for this practice, call that into the heart now. Maybe you work with just welcoming in more compassion, more patience, these qualities that allow us to live a life with more ease. Good, again, we'll breathe in, we'll send hands wide, really reach up. And then as you exhale, let's cross the arms out in front. So it doesn't matter which arm comes down first, but take the hands to the knees. And kind of round through your spine here. So really tuck your chin in towards your heart. You might rock a little bit forward and back. And really get a good grip on the knees here. And feel as though you're kind of pulling your hands away from the knees. So pulling, feeling a stretch through the back of the heart space, right between the shoulders. Good, and then on your next breath in, send your hands up, uncrossing the arms. Maybe you look up again, slight little back bend here. And then as you breathe out, the hands will drape down towards the floor. And then take your fingertips and just tent them out beside you. Maybe the fingertips reach down, maybe they touch down. Wherever they land is perfectly fine. And then drop your right ear over towards your right shoulder and take a little bit of movement here. So maybe you shift your vision from the floor or the ground up towards the sky. Finding maybe little half circles here, just opening up to the left side of your neck. Being gentle here, try not to force or push. But keep reaching through your left fingertips. And maybe with the eyes open, you notice what's around you. If you are in a familiar space, maybe you shift your perspective a bit. Maybe you notice something that you don't always see. Good, now breathing in, return the head up to neutral. Plant down through your right hand or reach really far through the right hand. And then we'll breathe in, send the left hand up. Really reach up through the left side body, reach from the hip to the fingers, and then begin to bend over towards the right. And you might shift the vision up underneath your left arm, the left bicep, reaching to the fingertips. And if you're seated on the earth, you might reach your right hand a little further away. Maybe you ground your right forearm down. So it's like you're rooting down through your sitting bones, especially through the left hip, left thigh. Reaching to the right hand, maybe looking up. Good, give yourself another breath in. And a breath out. Good, now draw your navel in, get strong through your obliques and breathe in. Sweep both of your hands back up towards the sky, really reach up. And then as you exhale, both hands will come down next to you. Reaching through your fingertips and then drop your left ear over towards left shoulder, and here find some of that movement. Taking the head up and down, maybe taking the head from side to side. Little half circles. What feels good, what feels right. Just giving yourself time to explore. How can you offer yourself compassion and patience in this very moment? Breathing in, returning your head to neutral. Rooting down through your left fingers. Breathe in, you'll send your right hand up. Really reach up, find that big stretch to the right side. And then breathing out, reaching over towards the left this time. Maybe you look up underneath your right arm. If you're seated, you might walk the left fingertips out further. Maybe drop onto the forearm, grounding down to the elbow. Big opening here, but keep rooting down through the right sitting bone, the right hip. Good, take a breath in and a breath out. But get strong through the torso, strong through the core, and then breathe in to reach both hands up. Let the obliques work for you there. And then breathing out, hands come to the heart. Then breathe in, send your hands up high. And then as you breathe out, find an open arm twist over towards the right. So reaching your left hand forward, right hand comes back behind you, and then ground your hands down. So the left hand reaches forward out in front of you, right hand comes back, and then begin to walk your left hand over towards your right knee, and then gently, very gently, just draw yourself over towards the right a little bit further. So no forcing, not pushing, just encouraging this gentle twist. Right hand is behind you like a kickstand, but really use it to kind of lift yourself a little more upright. So not leaning forward or back, crown of the head is over base of the spine. And maybe the gaze shifts over the right shoulder, but take your time to get there. Try not to strain. Give yourself another breath in right here. See if you can twist through the thoracic spine in the middle of your back. And then breath out. Maybe there's a centimeter more of a twist here. And then breathe in, send your hands back up through the middle, really reach up, turn to face forward. And then as you breathe out, find your open arm, twist over to the left side. Your right hand reaches forward, left hand reaches back. Good, and then drop your hands all the way down to the earth, right hand forward, left hand back. And then very slowly begin to walk right hand to your left knee. And then using your shoulder, so pull right shoulder back towards the left, draw your elbow towards you to find this twist. Twisting from the middle of the back, twisting from the space right below the ribs. Maybe the gaze, the drishti, shifts back behind you. See if you can soften the gaze, soften your jaw here, and then use the left hand to maintain that length for the spine, the Sushumna column, allowing your energy to move freely. Take another inhale, and an exhale, twist. Good, then breathe in, both hands will sweep back up. Good, then exhale, hands will drape down beside you. Let's find just a few rounds of some neck circles here. Letting the chin drop down towards the heart and letting the chin reach up towards the sky. Big opening all the way around. Good. Find neutral with the neck. And here, let's switch the cross of the legs. Wonderful. And then just allow yourself some time to get resituated here. This might feel a little different. You might not sit this way all the time with the opposite leg first. And then here we'll breathe in, we'll send hands up high. And then as you exhale, keep your hands up. Begin to hinge from the hips, pull your navel in towards you. Draw your heart towards the top of your mat, towards whatever's up in front of you, just reaching from the sternum, from the heart space. And then just hang out here for a moment. You might squeeze your glutes here and actively open the hips out towards their respective sides. So really kind of opening external rotation there. Keep pulling your navel in, take another inhale. And then as you exhale, soften your hands down, out in front of you. Really reach your fingertips forward. And then as you breathe out, soften all the way down towards the earth. So maybe you come maybe a few inches away from the earth, maybe you are more upright. Wherever you land here, just allow yourself to be there. Welcome in compassion and patience. Know that your practice does not have to look any certain way. Can you pull your awareness down from the thinking mind and down into the body, being present with your experience, whatever it is that you feel. And then really becoming embodied here. Maybe you move a little bit from side to side, opening further through the hips, the low back, It might feel nice to rock your forehead from side to side on your mat, really massaging through Ajna chakra, the third eye, the seat of the intuition, that inner knowing. Give yourself a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And as you breathe in, begin to walk your hands in towards your knees, coming to sit upright once again. And then begin to shift, sending your legs long out in front of you. And you can keep a bend in your knees here. You might even kind of let the legs bounce a couple times. Just kind of shaking out any stagnancy that may have accumulated from sitting cross-legged for some time. So here, just come back into this nice tall spine. The navel's lifted to maintain this structure, this support for yourself. The knees might remain bent. The legs do not have to be straight here. They don't have to be locked out. And you might consider kind of pushing your heels down and then drawing them in towards you, flexing through your feet, drawing your toes towards the shins. And once you have found this nice tall lifted spine, take a deep breath in, reach hands up high, and feel length with the side body muscles. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears. And then as you breathe out, pull your navel in towards you. Again, reach your heart forward, forward, forward. And then all the way down, let the hands drop. Maybe the hands rest on your mat, the floor. Maybe they rest on your shins or knees. You might even touch your feet and pull them in towards you. And then if you can, if it feels accessible, tuck your chin in towards your throat and just let the head drop, let it dangle. And if this feels uncomfortable in any way for the hamstrings, for the low back, you might come out of the posture a little bit. So you might bend the knees really generously. Again, letting go of the need to force, to push, to control. You're opening through the back side of the body. How does it feel to welcome in compassion and patience here? Give yourself another inhale and a big clearing exhale. Let them breathe in and begin to sweep the hands back up, rising up. And then exhale, draw hands to the heart. Begin to bend through your right knee. And then take your hands around your right knee and draw your knee, draw your shin closer towards you. And then lift your right foot up and cross it over your left leg. Let's find another twist here. So taking your left arm, you can either take your elbow around your knee or to the outside of your knee. Right hand comes back behind you. Another twist here. See if you can open up through right hip, up to the right knee, and just make sure that you are in a variation that feels comfortable for you. You might even rock the knee a little bit forward and back. Notice how that opens up right hip. Notice what that does for you here. You might shift your vision back over right shoulder. You might remain flexed through your left foot, or you might find a little more softness, a little more ease there. Good. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Good. Then maintain this shape with the legs, but as you breathe in, send your hands up high. And then as you exhale, take hands over to the left side, and then just lean over to the left, just briefly here. Let the right knee kind of splay out to the right. And then breathe in and return yourself to the center, but take your right ankle towards your right knee, just above, the left knee, just above the left knee. So finding like a little figure 4 shape here. Take your hands to your shin, your right shin, breathe in and pull your heart forward. And then as you breathe out, again, Draw hard forward, hinge the hips, and pull your navel in. Let yourself fold. Maybe the hands come around your left foot as you gently guide yourself into this hip stretch. It might feel nice to kind of lean your right forearm or place your right hand on your right knee. Now really use the exhale to clear out any stagnancy, any tension in the body within the energy field. And the next inhale, rise up and lengthen right leg out in front of you. Good. And then breathe in. We'll send the hands up high once again. And breathe out. The hands come in towards the heart, bending at the left knee, bringing the sole of your foot to the earth. Take your hands around your shin. Draw the leg close and towards you. And then cross your left foot over your right thigh. Right hand, right elbow this time. Hooks around your knee, finding your twist with your left hand back behind you. We'll take a deep breath in once you arrive there. And a full breath out. Good. Check in with your right leg. Is the foot flexed? Is the leg active? Take another inhale. Another exhale. And then breathe in, the hands will sweep up high. And then exhale, take the hands over to the right side and just lean, let the knee kind of splay. Good, then breathing in, center yourself, rise back up. Take your ankle right above your right knee this time. And then breathing in, hands will rise, reach, feel length. And then breathe out in. Hinge as you fold forward, drawing navel in, reaching heart forward, and then relax here. What does the left hand want here? How does it want to support you? How does the right hand want to support you? How can you find a little more compassion, a little more patience for the unfolding of this posture? You might even shake through the leg a little bit here, using left hand to rock the knee, opening the hip gently, shaking things out. Good. Breathe in and rise up slowly. The hands will reach, and then send your left leg long. Use your navel to find that adjustment. And then breathe out. Let the hands straight down beside you. And then just draw the legs closer in towards you, finding a cross-legged seat once again. And then breathe in, draw hands right to the heart space here. And welcome in deep gratitude. Really thank yourself for finding this easy, gentle practice. Just notice how your body feels in this moment. Notice how you feel energetically. Notice what may have shifted. And see what it is that you'd like to carry with you throughout the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Notice what it is that you are willing to release or create some space around. Deepest gratitude. Thank you so very much for joining me here on your mat. Your next inhale, let's bring the thumb knuckles up to the third eye, Ajna chakra, right between the eyebrows. Seal of wisdom, seat of the intuition. Let's take one more inhale here, connecting to your inner guidance. And then exhale to bow, honoring yourself, each other, in the sacred practice of yoga. Namaste. And I thank you so very much for being here. I'll see you soon.